NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the ShamRocks of Houston. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Off the play fake, Love. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. I mean, look at this defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
On 3rd down, Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does. He's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage.
Here we go. Here we go. Green jack.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Sharp, 17, red, cycle. Black, red. Eagle, blue. Ready?
Love now. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
8-yard pickup. And the Packers first down.
First down, Love to pass. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A nice gain of 21 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Ready.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
The score, Packers 7, ShamRocks 0. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40. And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain to the 43, second down. From the 43, here's second down at 7. Mahomes going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there, and it's third down. You look at this Packers defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. So you look at this situation and the relocation. It's worked other places. You've got the 2 teams in L.A. Until recently, we had 2 out in the Bay Area. Of course, the 2 New York teams. Now 2 teams calling Houston home. Well, we know that they do things big here in Texas, and if these fans here are any indication, this city is ready to support a second team. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And this one is right down Broadway.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Love, they go play action now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
On the ball. Cut.
Love going to give this one to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on third. Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
First down, going to the air with Love. Drops it to Jones in the flat. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Throw left side, taken in by Miller. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
After 7-3 the score. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down, as they've got it as we resume action. A check down here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
On the ready.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Strike 2.
Going back to Love. It's brought in by Harris. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Love now on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Love looking to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll send Watson in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jones is in. Touchdown, Packers. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
ShamRocks 3. Kaimi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
8-Chain on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd down, a run by A-Chain. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Watch out now. 52.
And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Smash, red, Edo blue. Set.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Watson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
At the 50-yard line.
Spike 60. Cut.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Hey, green. Blue, go.
They just do get the play off. Love going to throw it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
First down, Packers.
Here we go. Black ultra. Trail green. Set up.
On 1st and 10, Love. He connects with Hyatt. A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Okay, break. Strike.
And now they'll shift things around.
Trouble 38. Set.
An inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
ShamRocks 3. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Chosen.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Hey, rip list. Hey, 15. Our side.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hey, 43, 15. Our side.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Set to kick off.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A-Chain gets it from the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Yellow, yellow.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
A-Chain here. They stay on the ground. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
57, 57. Attack, attack. Hey, color. We're good.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is taken in at the 5. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
57 colors, 57 colors. Attack.
Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
15.
And again, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Buying time to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And this one is right through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Blue striker, card red. You, yellow. Ready?
Here's Love. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards that time for number 19.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with him. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
Let's go.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Ready. Steal, black. Jackrabbit, jack.
Glove. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's A-Chain.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
They'll run for it with A-Chain.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stick. Back up. Set.
Throwing. Love.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Christian Wilkins with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Waddle now to return it. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
H.A. now up the middle. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 47 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to H.A. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing now is Mahomes.
At the Packers' 42-yard line.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A give up the middle to H.A. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Devon H.A. with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Now Mahomes, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Here we go.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ready.
2nd down and 8.
Set. Go.
Well, now they'll try the end around. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
On the double.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Strike. Check. Strike. Ready?
They'll go with Jones. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins.